And today I'm going to show you how maintaining optimal levels of the sleep hormone melatonin as we age limits muscle frailty while also prolonging physical performance. Melatonin accumulates in muscle mitochondria, and optimal, regular, abundant melatonin production consequently maintains mitochondrial efficiency, primarily by reducing oxidative damage while also sustaining muscle size and function. And as building muscle through weight training is still the most effective way to increase muscle mitochondria, then you should easily see here one major benefit of maintaining optimal melatonin production. But there's far more beyond this. Muscle strength depends on constant regular glucose and insulin levels in the blood, and this is why insulin resistance often accompanies sarcopenia, which is the age-related progressive loss of muscle mass and strength. Optimal regular production of melatonin and the sharp reduction of age-related inflammation that comes with it greatly inhibits the onset of sarcopenia, and this is because this age-related inflammation would otherwise reduce glycolysis, the metabolic process in which glucose is broken down to produce cellular energy as first pyruvate and then ATP and NAD, leading to a concurrent increase in lactate, which strongly influences the progression of sarcopenia. Melatonin also accelerates the activity of the muscle satellite cells that drive muscle repair and regeneration. I've detailed for you before how glutathione, our master antioxidant, also supports muscle vitality in its own right, specifically by reducing muscular fatigue during and after exercise, and, more importantly, by activating PGC1-alpha, which is a master endogenous regulator of mitochondrial biogenesis and function. So it really shouldn't be surprising to you by now that melatonin supports and increases muscle glutathione content. Melatonin also increases the activity of insulin-like growth factor 1, which mediates the effects of our natural human growth hormone, while stimulating the growth of both muscle and bone tissue. Melatonin production in the gut is far greater than that of the pineal gland. And as with so many other areas in the gut, the critical short-chain fatty acid butyrate, a postbiotic compound produced by our gut microbes, is heavily involved. A deficiency of butyrate-producing bacteria is common in an elderly microbiome, and this then leads to less tight junctions in the mucosa and overall altered gut permeability. Low butyrate production in the gut also decreases gut production and secretion of melatonin, because optimal butyrate normally stimulates production of the melatonin precursor serotonin in the colon. I've told you before about the beneficial gut microbe Faecalibacteria prausnitzii, which regular exercise increases. And it's important to note that this exercise-induced gut microbe produces both butyrate and serotonin. Butyrate also increases mitochondrial biogenesis in skeletal muscle directly by increasing the activity of the mitochondrial proteins porin, which enables mitochondrial usage of both ATP and NAD, and also mitochondrial transcription factor A, which binds to mitochondrial DNA, thus protecting it from oxidative degradation while increasing mitochondrial function. The positive correlation between muscle mass and bone density is well known, and the most direct exogenous precursor to serotonin production, and by extension melatonin production, is the essential amino acid tryptophan. So it really shouldn't be surprising that consistently low levels of tryptophan can lead to bone loss as we age, and there's a particular process that unfolds as this happens. The inflammatory cytokines interleukin-6, interleukin-1 beta, and interferon gamma are all usually increased as we age, and these inflammatory cytokines then activate a liver enzyme called indoleamine 2,3-dioxygenase, or just IDO, which generates a muscle atrophy-inducing compound called kynurenine. As IDO activity increases, what little tryptophan your body does have is steadily depleted, because IDO converts tryptophan into kynurenine, which then inhibits the bone-building action of osteoblasts, while increasing the bone-dissolving action of osteoclasts, leading to decreased bone formation, loss of bone mass, and an accumulation of fat in the bone marrow. Can you see how all of this can accelerate the degradation of muscle tissue? Supplemental melatonin doesn't work for everyone. So producing melatonin naturally, through regularly taking melatonin's most direct precursor, L-tryptophan, a few times throughout each day, might be a better option for you. Whatever you choose, I hope you now have a better understanding. of the protective and restorative role melatonin plays in lifelong muscle vitality. Sleep on it. Thanks for watching. I'm Jason Carter, and I'll see you next time on ENZYMENTAL. Stay healthy.